Now, if you don't know what's been happening, you've been under a rock or something, let me just give you what's happening. So what had happened was Mr. Seed, who is a gospel musician, gospel artist, got on a podcast, as people do these days, to market themselves, just put themselves out there, or just to show they have a personality beyond what they do. So he hops on a podcast and they're talking things, and I feel like the topic got a bit heavy and he got a bit carried away and very confrontational with people, and he wanted to prove himself. So on this podcast, he goes on to say that, wow, let me tell you, men have brains. Basically, what he was saying is men will stay with you upwards of 3-4 years, and they know at the back of the mind that very well they do not want to be with you. You're just a placeholder for something. And then he justified it by saying this is why you'll find that someone has been in a relationship for a long time, and then they're surprised when their man is pangaing a wedding, or they see pictures on social media of this man at his wedding, and they said he's going to meet him at a meeting. And then he doubles down and said that this is because of the nature of men is polygamous. They do not know how to be with one woman. It's just ingrained in them to just be polygamous. And this is coming from a person who supposedly preaches the gospel, somebody who's down in the spirit, somebody who's always singing gospel music and trying to showcase a certain way of life. You've aligned yourself with Christianity, with religion, and then you get on a podcast and say the absolute opposite. You start saying how men will, waste a woman's time, waste all her childbearing years because you've just held her there intentionally, knowing very well you won't marry her, you're not serious about her. Yani, you have a woman by your side, but you're planning. He even goes on to say sometimes men have a group of friends, and in their group of friends, they know exactly who they want to marry while they're in a relationship with you. So it was just scary stuff. But that's not what, caught people. It's just the fact that people went to the comment section and started tagging his wife. She is just chilling at home, enjoying her life. And then people are like, Nimo, come see your husband. Nimo, come see your husband embarrassing you. And then it got to a point where it became cyberbullying, because now people are pointing out, this is why he has multiple baby mamas. This is why a woman is always popping up and saying she has, a child by him. And then people went as far as even questioning if they are actually legally married. Because we've never seen a wedding. Have you ever seen a wedding? We've never seen a wedding. Yes, they say they're together. Yes, they live together. They're in a relationship. They have a child together. They say they are married. But are they married? We've never seen rings. We've not seen the ceremony. We've not been privy to all of these things. So it just brought a lot of questions from the public. And people are asking, Nimo, are you a placeholder? As in, what is happening? Because he even went as far as saying that sometimes the woman who is always the placeholder, it is because she has viewed herself as the trophy, as a trophy wife. So as she's thinking all of this man is just scheming, looking for his wife material while he holds on to this girl. And I was so embarrassed for her. And she actually came out on social media and said that she felt very disappointed. She was very, very hurt by his words. She even unfollowed him on social media. And then he went on and posted a very AI-generated apology to her. Dear Nimo, this and this and this and this. And it just did not feel sincere. But at the same time as we're calling out Mr. Seed, the thing with our Tuaduve Moja, we can never understand them, because this man has done her dirty in public very many times. It's always something. It's always a scandal there. But she'll get mad, call him out on social media just to stay with him. You see now where we're like, okay, what is this now? It feels like there's something in there for you that you don't want to let go. It feels like this man knows you will never leave him, and that is why he is so audacious to forget he has a wife at home and get on a podcast on this public platform and spew such nonsense. But I felt very sorry for her.
Yeah, two things. First things first, let's talk about the realities. You know, the way people see Ciara's relationship with her husband, Russell, and we're just like, guy, Rihanna. I remember it became a whole thing where people were like, what was the prayer you made for you to get this man? Like, tell us exactly what the prayer was, which side you were facing, what time of the day it was, to the millisecond, because we need to make this prayer. For Nimo, I feel like it's the complete opposite. Which side were you facing to the exact millisecond? What day? Because I do not want to mistakenly pray and inherit what you have inherited, because whatever that is, if you can put it in Christian ways, it doesn't really feel like the kingdom of heaven, does it? It's giving the kingdom of confusion, because what kind of nonsense is this? Like a man. Number 2, respect. Respect is the underlying issue in any relationship. You're over there calling her your friend. Your friendship means the world to me. Did you not know that information when you went over here and started spewing nonsense like that? My love for you is infinite, and you know, I apologize if I unintentionally hurt you.
That's not an apology.
I apologize if I unintentionally hurt you. I'm sorry, unintentionally. What?
She's being bullied by everyone because she's with you.
I'm being tagged. You know, you're just living your best life. Uko hapo tunaosha tu vyombo, ukiimba wimbo ya Angela Chibalonza hapo, ni bebe, or whichever song it is you're singing, enjoying your life. You see that you start hearing your phone going ting, ting, notification number 2, ting, ting, Instagram notification number 2. Kama umevalia tu earphones, unasikia Siri anakuambia, you have a new message from Instagram. Would you like for me to read it? And you're immediately like, hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm trending on Instagram. Let's go, follow us. Let's go. Only for you to start seeing people tagging you to the nonsense your husband is speaking about. Like, where is the respect in these relationships? If men spoke to the women, if men, I don't know, related to the women the same way they respect and relate to their friend, their guy friends. Imagine tungekuwa mbali sana in this world. Have you ever seen a guy talking smack about his friend? Very rarely. Even if they're going through the thick of it, ati bede nani got fired. Where is the rest of the information? Turi is always telling me that she's given half-baked information. Ati bede he lost his job. She's like, okay, where is the tea? Where is the information?
Why did he lose his
what
job?
What did he do? Da, 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 da. But because of the respect that her partner has for the friends, they don't want to embarrass the friend in front of even someone who is as close to them as anyone else would ever be. Like, if men had the same level of respect and just treated women in the same way they respect and treat their boys, it would be, I imagine tungekuwa mbali sana. Tungekuwa mbali sana. You will see a guy collecting his friend who is drunk as a skunk anampeleka nyumbani. If you would do that for your girlfriends, if you would do that for other women around you, imagine how safe this world would be. My point is, whichever side Nimo's prayers usually go to, I don't know, maybe it's on the trash bin or something, because like this man is just doing her way too dirty. It's